Hey, brothers and sisters, it's Mike from We Are the Saints. I have another message here from the Lord. This message I received about 4 or 5 days ago. I've been waiting on when to actually release this, and I feel I was supposed to release this the other day, and like usual, I tend to procrastinate. But tonight it worked out well, and it was this message was really heavy on my heart, and I came into prayer with the Lord, and then I just realized he wanted to start talking to me, so I grabbed my piece of paper and my pen, and I started writing, and I essentially told the Lord, I said, I feel like there's a heavy weight on my heart, and I can feel it in the world, and it feels like the world is collectively holding their breath. And so as soon as I said that, the Lord basically came in and said, there is a global chess match going on. And so I asked and said, are you talking about political maneuvering? And he said, yes, the pieces are being moved around the chessboard and they're getting ready for the rest of the pieces to be put in place. So I said, Lord, are you getting ready are are these things happening to set the birth pains into the next step or into the next level? And he said, yes, what is coming will be truly shocking to many, but not for you, my dove. And I said, no, I understand that. And I won't be too shocked. He said to me, he said, I have shown you many things to prepare you and your listeners. So I said, what can we do? I feel like we need to pray. That's I felt the weight of what he was saying to me as coming into prayer, like everyone needs to get into prayer. And he said, yes, mercy, my children, pray for the lost, pray for those who will bear much of the pain. I'm asking you all to pray Psalms 23, Psalms 91, and 51 every day. Um, and then I jumped in at this point and said, Lord, I've been very relaxed on that. I have not been doing that in the last few months. And I know that you had mentioned this before. I completely forgot about it. And the Lord jumped right in before I could even finish my sentence and said, never mind that. I'm reminding you now. And these prayers are instrumental right now. I need these prayers from my faithful ones to hold back some of the worst that's coming. My angels are moving into positions, and your prayers move my heart into action, and I will honor them and use it to save souls. The Divine Mercy Prayer is a prayer that, a wonderful prayer, is the Divine Mercy Prayer. Pray this every day. Indeed, I love this prayer, and you have no idea how instrumental your prayers are for your lives, the lives of your brothers and sisters, and the world. It suffice to say, you will not understand until you are with me, and then I will show you exactly what I did to answer those prayers. You will look at me and you will say, that little prayer did all that. Oh, yes, my beloved, I can't wait to see the look on your face when I show you every detail of your prayers that produced all these effective results. So I asked the Lord, I interjected here and I said, Lord, I feel like this Christmas is going to be like any others that we've had in the past. And I was asking him if he would give me some sort of dream or some sort of vision on this, but he hasn't given me any of that. But he did say, be prepared, my children, to show mercy and kindness. Feed those who need to be fed, visit the orphan and the widow. My beloved children, listen closely. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. And basically what he was doing was he was basically singing the intro of a song that I've heard many times in the radio. Um, but it quickly continued. He said, as you celebrate my birth, Remember how much I love the world. Be an example each and every day, and I will bring an opportunity for you to touch someone's life. Ask me this, Lord, give me the eyes to see and the opportunity you have for me to show your love for another. I promise you, my dove, I will do this. Truly I say to you, they will know you. They will know you are my disciple by the way you love each other. Please, my beautiful rose, I brought you to this channel to teach you that my love conquers all. It's my love that will turn the heart of stone to a heart of flesh. The lost and the broken of this world expect to be judged, mocked, and mistreated, to be spoken to shamefully by one another. But when you show them kindness, well, it stops them dead in their tracks. They'll wonder why you were so kind, and they'll ask themselves, who are you? Oh, yes, you could treat them like everyone else treats them. You could get totally annoyed with them. You could scowl and be upset. But when you decide that love is better, and then you nudge me for help, I will jump in and give you the words. I'll give you the right attitude to touch that soul deep in their heart. And that, my love, is a work of art. Nothing stirs a soul than my love in action. So, my brides, I'm asking you this season, reach out without any expectation of something in return, and your reward will be great in heaven. At this point, he sort of paused, and I felt something come over me, and he said, my lambs, do you love me? And then he paused and said, feed my sheep. He continued, be tender, for right now they need you. Sorry. Be tender, for right now they need you. They've heard enough of the fire and brimstone. For now, what they need is me. Who shall go for me? And that was the end of the message. Um, but throughout the message, I felt that the Lord was really pouring out his heart in this situation where um, we're coming into this season, and it can be a very extremely emotional season for a lot of many people. And it's a time of year that perhaps we need to make sure that we step back, stop looking within ourselves, and start looking at what other people are going through or what they're having to deal with this time of year. It's very emotional. Um, it's not a time for fire and brimstone, and that was kind of the message that was sort of sent over to me, and I could feel it through my spirit. Was like he just wants us to show everybody that he loves them, and if we're able to do that, then that is an example of who his disciples are. It's an example of his love and his light. So, uh, without uh, without too much more, I think I'm going to end this video here. I would ask if you don't mind to please share this message. Um, I always, I tell you, you don't need my permission to share these videos. These videos are meant to get out there. We need people to hear these messages from the Lord. He wants to touch people's hearts, and the way he speaks and what you're hearing through these videos will touch people's hearts. So send it out, and to help us spread the word on this channel, please like and subscribe, and the Lord will do the rest. He'll just take it to where it's got to go. So I want to thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Shalom.